As a woman, I was taught to be silent. Silence when my body is touched without permission. Silence when the gaze stripped me naked. But today, I don't want to be silent anymore. My voice is my weapon. A few years ago, everything was fine. I could still travel with a sense of safety, breathing easily like any other woman in the world. The color red always covered my lips, with a sweet fragrance lingering on my body. Then, on that day, a pair of eyes stripped away everything that clung to my body. They were small breaths that kissed my face, leaving traces. And after that, only darkness remained as a memory. What happened that day? I can't remember who took over my body. I couldn't say a single word. I felt paralyzed under the scorching sun. Only a few tears exploded, falling down my cheeks. After that, I was silent, forcing myself to forget. There's nothing to do. They say fighting isn't always about shouting and battling. Sometimes, fighting is about enduring in silence.
Sexual violence can happen anywhere and anytime, including on campus. Campuses that should be a safe and comfortable place to study so that students can learn optimally have instead become one of the places that contribute to sexual violence. Sexual harassment can be in form of verbal or physical harassment. The perpetrators of sexual harassment themselves do not know age and who the person is. Most victims of sexual violence on campus are women. The helplessness and the weakness of women are loopholes for perpetrators to persuade victims to follow their lust.
Unfortunately, public spaces are where sexual harassment most frequently take place. Places where the many pairs of eyes protecting us are in fact indifferent. This causes the number of sexual harassment victims to remain high each year. At least 4,179 incidents of sexual violence against women were reported in 2022 until 2023.
When becoming victims of sexual harassment, women often don't want to report to the authorities because they are afraid of threats from the perpetrator and negative stigma from the society. This creates the effect as if women who are victims of sexual harassment are the cause and are responsible for the cases of sexual violence they experience.
Campus, which should be a space for growth, a place for development, and a place for acquiring knowledge, has instead become an unsafe place for women. Stop blaming this on the factor of wearing minimal clothing or activities carried out by the victim until nightfall, because in our reality, data show that the factor of clothing is not very significant in sexual harassment cases, and in most cases, actually occurring during the day. Yes, during the day.
The existence of the regulation of the Minister of Education, Culture, Research and Technology number 30 of 2021 concerning the prevention and handling of sexual violence in the higher education environment provides hope for victims of sexual violence on campus. Due to the rampant sexual violence that has occurred, universities are required to provide modules on the prevention and handling of sexual violence that have been determined by the Indonesian government to the entire academic community.
First, gender inequality continues to grow because of stereotypes that say men should show strength or power, while women are seen as inferior. Second, women face unfair treatment from their senior or even lecturers. This can include threats to their grades or career opportunities, making women feel forced to ignore sexual harassment or feel they must endure and submit to such behavior. Third, there are not enough facilities on campus. Many classrooms or meeting rooms don't have surveillance camera, which can make it easier for sexual harassment to happen without being caught. Also, if the campus doesn't have proper counseling or reporting facilities, victims of sexual harassment may feel unprotected or fear retaliation from the perpetrator. These three factors give more opportunities for perpetrators, and if they're not addressed, they can create a harmful culture in campus.
Ladies and gentlemen, preventing sexual harassment requires collective effort and courage. By reprimanding inappropriate behavior, diverting dangerous situations, reporting incidents, calming those affected, and recording crucial details, we can create safer spaces for everyone. Let us remember that every action we take, no matter how small, contributes to a culture of respect and dignity. Together, we can and must make a difference.